Well, good morning. I'm going to try something different today. Part of it's going to be the same, but some of it will be different. I'm going out there and mow that piece of pasture that I mowed with a D19 Alice and the old BUSH Hog. And, boy, it's a little chilly here under the trees. Supposed to be 95 degrees today, but got a flannel shirt on this morning. Oh, I'll get over that pretty soon. Well, anyhow, what I got to do today, got the old BUSH Hog here, and PTO shaft, that rusty looking piece over there, hooks here, and it's kind of worn and it don't stay hooked up, and it come loose again the other day. So I got that red piece there, that's off a Heston big round baler. And out there at the shed, I got a half of a PTO shaft off a Badger silage blower that's, oh, it's about 6-8 inches too long. I got to cut it off, and then I'll bring it up here and put it on. And then the different part is I'm going to take this old Fordson Major out and try it out. Yesterday I put drawbar on it, took that off of one out back, and would have liked to have used a 3-point mounted mower, but some reason, I don't know what's the matter yet. Sometimes the 3-point will go up and sometimes it don't, and then when it goes up it won't come down till sometime during the middle of the night it seeps down and finally comes down, but it won't come down when it's supposed to. But anyhow, this old Major, I don't know whether I've done a video on it before or not, but I bought it about 5 years ago. I give $800 for this Major and a Farmall Cub. Neither one would run when I got them. I had the Cub running and the Major runs pretty good. When I got it, there was something down here on the fuel pump right there that something was gone or busted or something. There was a piece of plexiglass that was cracked, so the fuel pump didn't work. So I made one out of a piece of aluminum and bolted it back together the way somebody had it, and it seems to work pretty good. And overall, the poor old tractor looks and runs good, starts good, and the only thing, well, the headlights are gone. It's been roughed up a little bit. Never had it out working it very hard. So anyhow, when I get that shaft made, we'll take it out in the field and see what happens to it. See whether it'll blow it up or see whether it does a good job. We'll find out. Yeah, I got part of the tube cut off. That was a little easier than using the cutting torch. Used the old Milwaukee power hacksaw. That was a pretty decent $20 investment. Probably better than buying a Harbor Freight. Now I gotta cut the shaft off right about there, and then we'll go put it together. Yeah, the torch is a little quicker. Now I gotta do a little grinding. Now that looks better. Even got a shield on it, one end to the other. Now I gotta take down there on the flat, and I think I got center of the drawbar now that I got it out of the field, and I think I probably need to raise it up on the top drawbar. Probably pull easier if it was a little higher. Alright. Yeah, alright, we're ready to go, I think. We'll go out in the field and see what happens. And I sure hope this thing will start today. We'll give it a little throttle. Alright, we'll hit the starter. I guess that's not too bad. Alright, we'll down there and take the hit. Well, I think I must have a bad fuel filter. Well, good morning. Working on the old Fordson. Had it out there in the field yesterday and it didn't run very good. And, yeah, like all the rest of these old tractors I got. Found out that down there, full of dirt in the gas tank, that wouldn't get down to the... That's what was causing the trouble. But anyhow, I took the sediment bowl apart, which was there, and it was clean, and I couldn't put it back together. And it was dark last night when I was working on it, finally, and couldn't get back together, couldn't get the seal. So I finally took it apart again this morning, and look what I found. I don't know where you can see that. Somebody's tightened that up so tight it's warped. And I got this metal one. The glass one, I can't put it back in there hardly at all. But, well, look at here. I got this metal setup bowl put in there. Kind of hard to get that to seal back up. So maybe you're going to have to try to figure out some way to straighten that thing, or put an inline filter in, or just put a hose in there and bypass it altogether. So anyhow, that's what I got to do. We'll see what happens. Well, I think I'll try this. I got this piece of flat iron with a hole in it. Now look at there how much that thing's bent. I think I'll put that in the vise. Have to put a piece of something there where my thumb is, and then put it in the vise and squeeze it, and we'll see what happens. Can't hardly run it because it already ain't no good. Alright. Well, we'll try it this way. I got put that piece of flat iron there. Then we'll put this thing right here. Yeah. It's in the middle there now. Then we'll put this nut on top. And we'll put squeeze to it. bet if you squeeze that hard enough, you could bust it. Let's see what happens. See if it made any difference. Wasn't enough yet. It's a lot closer. I guess if I hit it one more time and I don't break it, I might have it. Let's see, we need to figure out some way to get this. The glass fits in there now. Before I had to beat on it to get it in there. Alright, we'll shut you off and I'll see if I can not break it. Well, got it back together. It was fairly close, but still off. I put the old rubber gasket that was in there, and it was real thin on two spots here and over on the other side. So I lined the thin spots up with where they were smashed real bad, and then I put a cork gasket on top of it and tightened it up, and it looks like it's going to work. I took my air hose and put pressure on it and held it on that side, and it seemed like it wasn't leaking. Of course, I won't know till I put fuel in it, but I think I got it. Alright, now I'm going to drain the fuel and take that drain plug out. Hope I don't break it. And we'll be ready to go here pretty soon. Alright, that's enough for now. Well, I think I got it fixed. Got the setup bowl fixed. Put it back on. Took the drain valve off. Wasn't any dirt in it. But I cleaned it up. Put a little standpipe in it up there just a little bit. So whatever's floating around the bottom won't get in there. And also there's a piece of metal floating around inside the tank there. When I had the air hose blowing the dirt out. There's something moving around in there, and that might have been what was plugging the hole up. Oh well, it won't plug it up now. All I gotta do is put the fuel back in. got the field mowed, and I must have got the tractor fixed. It still runs. I made it all the way back to the house, didn't have to walk. Don't have any fuel leaks. Got a lot of oil leaks. Oh well. That sounds about like an old John Deere 730 diesel I used to have. Sounds a lot better when you shut it off. Alright, that's enough for now. That muffler was shaking back and forth awful bad. Looks like kind of needs a new gasket and tightened up there on the manifold, but other than that, it looks alright. Oh, what else we got the matter? Power takeoff shaft didn't come apart. Drawbar didn't fall off. Mower's still on one piece. I guess it's time to take a break. Good enough.